All right. Let's get
third time's a charm, guys. RJ's gonna get this.
Yes, I'm gonna lick this one. All right.
Period.
Welcome to the Heco Worker Podcast, home of your favorite not safe for work coworkers. I am RJ, the friendly neighborhood Dom, and this is
Shay,
aka
Artie,
aka
Big Rox.
Not the little one.
Never the little one. I had to throw y'all a little curveball today. The person who's supposed to get it gets it.
I love that for them. Thank y'all for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world and you decided to be here, liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving comments with timestamps, and we greatly appreciate you. How are you, friend?
I'm doing great. For now.
Okay.
It's not looking great for the near future. Bet had to go out of town for work for a couple of days. Oh, my stomach. He just left today at like 2:00. I miss my man. Come on. Like I said, you not here, the kid's not here, and it's a certain. I have to be a woman right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way in hell you think I'm gonna eat. I'm not eating the entire time that he's gonna be gone. I don't know how long he's gonna be gone. Could be 3 days.
We need to make sure you eat because that's not acceptable.
Hear you. I mean, I get my kids in a couple of days, so I'll definitely eat. Today's Wednesday. I'll definitely eat on Friday, by Friday afternoon for sure. Because they're going to be hungry. So when I feed them, I'll feed myself. But between Wednesday today and Friday afternoon, it's not looking bright.
I feel like I need to check up on you and make sure that you eat.
Possibly. He said he was going to randomly send DoorDash to the house.
Good man. Good man. He knows you.
Yeah, he know.
Yeah.
But he will be home by the time this comes out. So, but yeah. So I'm doing fine right now. It hasn't set in that I have to sleep in my bed alone. Sorry.
So this is the thing. Little one is going out of town this weekend.
You happy about it, ain't you? You're not happy that she's gonna be gone, but like, are you glad for a break? I know you like being by yourself.
I do. I enjoy solitude.
Understandable.
Well, it's not even. It's the fact that like when I'm alone, I don't have to negotiate anything with
the
anybody.
temperature, the TV, the dinner. Like everything is just what you want it to be.
It's whatever I want it to be, and
That's
I love that for me. Mm-hmm. Now, do I miss her when she's gone? Yes.
Yes, of course.
Do I miss her as quickly as she would like me to? No, because I don't think that there is a time in which I could miss her fast enough.
No, you need to miss her before she's gone.
I need to miss her before I get to my car. That's how fast she needs me to miss her. And that's not necessarily. Yeah.
You need to start missing her right now.
Yes. Get a head start on it and let her know.
You need that scene from Martin when Gina was going out of town.
That's what she want every time bro. She just I'm playing, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm glad that nobody's gonna be forcing me to eat. That's the only thing. Because I like being by myself too, but I like that he still be in the house. Like throughout the day, I will be in my room. He'll be in the living room, so I still get my space and he's always right there if I want to show him a funny video or get on his nerves. Or if I randomly get hungry, I can just yell out I'm hungry and he'll just be like, okay. And next thing I know, there's food. I don't know what happens. I don't know if he goes to get it. I don't know if someone brings it. I don't know. I tell him I'm hungry. The next thing I know, there's food. So I'm going to just go home and yell out I'm hungry and see what happens.
That's fair.
Yeah. But other than that, I'm good. I'm in good spirits.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah. How are you?
I am all right. Well, we're going to get into, I got a ticket today.
People still do that?
Yes.
I ain't got a ticket in so long. It'd just be surprising.
It's me too, like, bro. Like I've been like, wow, like this is so random. Why are y'all playing like this?
Yeah.
You don't go sit down somewhere. So I got pulled up. I texted my boss. Yeah. It was I was doing like 24 and like I don't know how fast I was going. I wasn't going above the speed limit, I don't think, because I'm going to court and I'm gonna fight it. So whatever you said I didn't do. Mm-hmm. That's how that goes. Because anyway. So there was that. went to work was straight. Although like sometimes people get on my nerves. Like you don't like. I understand people like you do this. No, I actually don't. You don't know what's in my job description. You don't know what I actually do. Yeah. Like this is what we actually do. These are the services we have to offer.
You're asking specifically is what my role is in that.
And you are asking for things that are outside of my capabilities to do. And the person that told you about this gave you the wrong information. So you just think you know what you're talking about. Yeah. You don't really know what you're talking about.
And that's always tough whenever you gotta when your coworkers make things harder for you.
No, it wasn't coworkers. Oh, other clients.
Else. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Why are you listening to them?
They don't know.
Yeah, they don't work here either.
You want to say that so often.
Right.
That was cool. I mean, I had a few things. I had funny story. So me and little one sitting on a couch, right? And she's doing this thing. She's like, "This blanket looks weird." And I look at her and I go, "That's because there's two of them. You're holding two. First of all, that's." She's like, "Oh," and then she laughs just like that. She goes, "You're my best friend, right?" And I want you to say, I'm gonna say to you, "You're my best friend," and I want you to say, "I love you too." Back when I say you're my best friend, and I'm gonna show you exactly what happened.
Okay, so you're a joy. Excuse me, you're a little one.
Yeah. Okay. You're my best friend.
Oh, I love you too.
Say it back.
Oh.
Say it back. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. Say it back.
Yikes.
You ever have someone hit you with something so immediate that you just laugh? Because I immediately started laughing.
Because what other reaction is there?
What?
I would have been scared.
Well, she's significantly less of a physical threat than I am, so I was not at all frightened. I was just like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I'm not in the business of saying stuff like that. Because I very well, as somebody who has kids and who has a child who is at that I'm not your friend anymore age, and when he's happy, it's like, "Oh, Mom, you're my best friend." You're not mine, little nigga. You're not mine. We don't have nothing in common, and I'm not finna fake with you. You cool, but I hang with you because I got to. Like, let's not get that. Let's not get that confused. I love you down, but best friend?
That's crazy. But so my point in telling that story was like, sometimes fellas, women will tell you exactly how they want to be loved, and you just don't be listening. This was a very direct way that she told me. I was just like, damn.
Yeah.
Caught so off guard. But yeah. Oh, and the kids thing. I can't imagine having somebody that I have to love. Like I am. Like the government requires me to.
No, it don't.
It's illegal to not.
No, it's not.
Well, I mean. Okay, fair. Government don't care about these kids, no way.
You are legally required to take care of them.
And that's questionable sometimes.
I mean, nah, because if you're not feeding your kids or housing your kids, they can't come take them away from you.
Again, questionable. That's not a guarantee.
Well, the law says that you have to take care of them. The law don't say you have to love them. I do. Before anybody gets any big ideas, right? I do, absolutely. But neither one of my kids is my best friend.
I mean, I wouldn't expect them to be because that's a little wild.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't believe that I'm theirs either. I think he just be using that because he understands what friendship is. So he's like, "You're my best friend, so you think I'm going to give you something?" Because I know for a fact, if that other one come up here and start swinging on me, you going to be on his side. Like, you're going to have his back. They are best friends. Absolutely. And my little one, if you ask him who his best friend is, he will say his brother. My oldest, if you ask him who his best friend is, he going to say you. Whoever it is asking.
You. You ain't know you got some candy? You got games on your phone? Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, he's graduated to now he be all in my face. Can I play your Switch? No. You can't, actually. You have an Xbox in your room. Go play that.
Little one's been playing Crash Bandicoot.
I hate Crash Bandicoot. I bought it when it came out. Like they remastered it around the same time they remastered Spyro.
Okay.
I don't like Crash Bandicoot because it's not fun for me. But it's Temple Run. It's Temple Run. I like Spyro because I can move. It's like it's open world. You can do things at your own pace. Like you have things you have to do, but you do them at your own pace. And you can go anywhere. You can travel back and forth. Literally, you can turn left and right on your own. Crash Bandicoot, it's Temple Run. You are on this course. All you can do is jump, slide left and right. Yeah, I feel like I could just play Temple Run and get the same effect as Crash Bandicoot.
Fair.
Yeah.
She was playing Mario too. Mm-hmm. She loves Mario.
Yeah. The actual like Mario, like Super Mario or like Mario Kart, Mario Party.
Super Mario.
Oh, okay, like the story. Yeah. With the story. I've never really been a fan of Mario Kart. I'll play it, but Mario Party was always my jam because I love the mini games.
Okay, so if you were gonna rank them, we have because what there's Super Mario, that franchise, Smash Brothers, Mario Kart. What's it?
Mario Party.
Mario Party, which is the one with all the mini games like tennis.
Like it's like a board game.
Oh, it's a board game?
Yeah, like y'all are all trying to get the most stars. So the stars are random places on the board game. You got to roll the dice. Like they stand underneath the dice as they're spinning above their head. You punch it. That's your number. You go that many spaces, and then after everybody goes, there's usually a mini game.
Okay.
Yeah. If I had to rank them as for my personal preference, Mario Party, Super Mario, Mario Kart, Smash Brothers. But I've never liked Smash Brothers because there's too much going on at one time. It's very chaotic and my brain does not register that well. Yeah. Games like that was never piqued my interest because it's just too many people flying all around. I lose who I am. Like it's just so that would be my order.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I played Smash Bros a lot as a kid.
Mm-hmm. All my cousins, like my cousins, my brothers, they all did.
It's a very melee games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We love them.
Yeah. I couldn't, but I understood why they did.
I like fighting games. Because for us, it's just an extension of a fighting game.
Speaking of that, I made a Twitch.
Oh.
Because I've been... So, have you ever played Mafia 3?
Uh-uh.
That is my favorite game. It is set in 1960s New Orleans. It's called New Bordeaux in the game, but it's set in 1960s New Orleans. You play this guy who just got home from the military. He was in the army. His godfather, or the man who he lived with or whatever, is in the drug business. Long story short, the kingpin, the mob boss, the mafia, whatever, murders his entire family, shoots him too, but he doesn't die. So now he is on revenge to take down his entire operation. All the way up to the top. You get to take over each district, the rackets. You have your 3 capos. You assign them districts and stuff. And the best part about the game is you get to gruesomely unalive tons and tons and tons of racist white people. And it feels perfectly fine because they're racist. They literally out loud say the N-word. They use all kind of slurs. Like
I have seen this video game.
I just posted a video. They took it down on TikTok, of course, but on Instagram I posted it, and I literally was busting up a KKK rally. Like I pulled his hood off his head.
That's what he sent me. I was like, yo, someone sent me something to that where like he's
it's so stress relieving because there is like, I know it's just a video game and people aren't dying, but I don't play a lot of games like that, like the shooter games, because I don't usually find death fun in that way. Like it's not, I get the appeal, but this one, all these people, they deserve to die. They're incredibly racist. They say it out loud. They make it very easy for you to do the shooting. You know what I mean? And so anyway, I posted a clip, and you know how I am. That game is so fun, and I was talking a lot of shit. So a lot of people were like, you need to Twitch. We would watch you stream this live. So I made the Twitch. I set it up with my camera. I streamed so you could see me and the game playing. I did that for like 45 minutes, but I didn't like tell anybody about it. I was just trying to get a feel for how it works. So I was like, okay, I put a link out there. I said because I got like 6 followers on there. So once I get to maybe like 50, that's when I'll start I'll start streaming regularly. I'm gonna restart the game and play it all. But I have beaten that game 7 times.
And what system is this on?
Well, now I'm playing it on the Xbox because that's what we have. But the last 6 times I played it was on PlayStation. I've beaten that game 7 times from start to finish, and I'm getting good at it now. Like now, I can shoot for real. Still can't drive for shit though.
Well,
do you know if Little One ever played Grand Theft Auto.
I don't know. I feel like that might have been a game that she played, but I'm not sure.
You should ask her if she played it, and if she has, you should ask her if she stopped at the red lights. Because as a young girl,
of course she did not.
I
know she didn't. Let me tell you something. If there is one thing I know about little,
because she don't want to stop at them in real life.
Hell no. You got me holding on to the handle thing every time she drives. I'm like, I want to press the brake. Yeah. I wish you would brake. You're gonna. Wow, we're gonna be inside of that car in a second. Yeah. I guess we're inside of that car. Damn.
On Grand Theft Auto, who used to stop at the red lights. They don't pull you over on this game. Like, you can literally zoom right past the cop. As long as you don't hit nobody, the cops don't care. So I don't. Yeah, but it's a very fun game. So I have a Twitch now too.
Okay.
Multiple streams of income, poo.
I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I love it. Yeah, I did get confirmed to do a poetry thing, which was cool. I'm doing that on the. I don't want to give that date out because that's not a public event. So okay. I just thought about it. I said, yeah. And also, they're not paying me for promotion, so that's you don't.
They're just paying you to show up.
Yeah,
and do your.
Hey, you're paying me to do poems. I will be there and do poems.
Right.
Cool. So yeah, there was that. Working out has been cool. I did go when I was supposed to go. I need to go 2 more times, but little one's gonna be out of town, so I have nothing but like time and energy. So like, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I didn't go today. This will be the first. No, it won't. But yeah, I didn't go today. But that's because I've been going to the gym 4 days a week and Pilates 1 day a week. But I don't think I'm going back to Pilates, so I don't know what I'm going to do on that 5th day. If I'm just going to take the day off or like just go 4 days instead of 5. But Pilates is just not what I need right now because I don't feel it afterwards. Like, I think Pilates will be a great way for me to maintain when I am not in such a like, I want to gain. When I leave there, when I'm there, I'm sweating up a storm. It's so hard because Pilates is a lot of core and just staying balanced. The stuff that they have you doing is not necessarily hard. It's just hard to do it while you're keeping your balance. That's one of the like core principles. So, but you be in there, you working so hard, but then when you leave, you realize I don't really feel like I worked anything. I went to a glutes class, like specifically just for glutes, and I left feeling like I still need to go to the gym. So I think once I am to a more ideal weight and I'm just trying to maintain, that's probably when I'll pick up something like Pilates where I'm just, I don't feel like I need to be pushing myself so hard and actually having the noodle legs after every leg day or whatever. Like, that's how I feel right now, because it's like I'm trying to get somewhere, but I'll come back to it.
Well, I would recommend stretching and mobility work for that 5th day. Like just a whole day of it, because I already stretch before and after every workout, but like doing a full body like mobility session would probably be beneficial, especially if you're gonna stretch and do stuff like that as well. Yeah, like it's only gonna help you. Yeah. Okay. Especially because you're putting 4 days a week, you're putting a lot of wear and tear on your muscles.
Yeah, I be in there, and I you don't know, like, okay, last episode, RJ let me know about why sometimes, like, depending on where you are in your cycle, that helped me so much. Like, it helped me not be so hard on myself. In the gym. Because, I mean, not to give y'all too much of my business, but when you said that, it was right before I knew it was coming. And then so now I'm in that, and it's like, okay, I could go to the gym now and I could not have so much. I could not sit there and be like, why can't I push this? I was pushing this last week with no hesitation or whatever, with no, it was easy. It's not right now, but it will be again, probably next week, or, it will be again. So that helped me out a whole lot.
Good. I'm glad.
Do we have a docket?
We do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I only did one workout. I got chest and I got back to do, which are easy workouts, but I got to make sure I do cardio with them because I've been bullshitting on cardio.
Do you do supersets?
I don't.
Yeah, that's what Vet was telling me. A lot of people who don't like to do cardio will just do supersets to get the cardio in. So I do supersets every single time, but that's just because I don't like taking a long time in the gym. I don't like that. Like every exercise that I do that takes a long time, like RDLs where you have to be like slow and controlled and focused on the movements. I hate them because they take too long. I like to get in there and do like crunches or some shit that's gonna, it's just stuff that moves fast. It's not that you don't have to focus on.
How much time are you resting between movements? Between sets, I mean.
When I do supersets.
Yeah, anytime.
I always do supersets if I can, and it'll usually be 45 seconds to a minute. Is that a short time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't.
So for me, because we're training for different things. I'm training for like hypertrophy and like a whole bunch of like muscle building. So for me, I am going really heavy, and then I am like waiting between 2 and 3 minutes, but to do my next set, so that my muscles are like fairly fully recovered, so that I can go and fully exert them again. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, I don't be waiting that long because I just be trying to get it over with. Vet will usually time it, and I say 45 seconds to an hour because I don't know what he puts on the timer. He just let me know when it's time to go back. When I'm in there by myself, when I can. I don't put no timer. Like whenever I feel like, okay, I can go back. It might be 15 seconds or it might be a minute and a half. Just whenever I feel like I can go in and get the next set out, is when I'll do it. But yes, I always do supersets just because it make it go by faster.
Fair.
Yeah. Even though that's directly against what I'm trying to do in particular.
Well, yeah.
I'm not burning calories is not the goal. I mean, it's gonna happen, but supersets definitely make that worse. you're gonna because I don't want to say, I don't believe in saying toning anymore, but you are going to decrease the amount of like fat that you have. Because I'm burning more calories.
But you're gonna build. The thing is, you're gonna build muscle.
Yeah.
Because of how hard
I got hip dips. I never knew I had hip dips because I ain't never had no thighs. See, you can't really tell. Because for real, because when the dip come in, if it just stay in, you can't really tell.
Okay.
But now I've been working out, so I'm getting like my thighs are coming in, and now I can see where my thighs are forming. I got hip dips. Never knew. Not necessarily pleased about it, but I was saying that on the live, and somebody was like, "No, like it's very attractive." And all the like, if you look at any superhero or like comic, all the women have hip dips. Megan Thee Stallion has hip dips, and I'm like, Megan also has a fat ass. So that's not really, we're not really talking about the same
I was
thing.
scrolling on Instagram and she caught me smooth off guard. I said, wait a minute.
She'll do it. She had on these pants the other day.
That's exactly the ones that are basically see-through.
Yeah,
it's
with
like
the
stripes
on the side.
Yes. I was like, for free? You just, okay.
Because I pay for it.
Yo.
She my type. I have two very specific. She low key fit in both of them. Kind of. I have two very specific types. I like tall, dark skinned, thick girls. Very not very tall, but tall for a woman. Dark skin, especially when they got jet black, a bust down, 30 inches down. Oh my gosh, that does it for me. And stems. Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
I mean. And Megan damn near both.
Megan can't. If Megan decided, Megan would be the prettiest in a bust down, and then she goes and put on some boyfriend jeans.
She put on a sports bra. Let her put on a sports bra and some like sweatpants. She can have all my stuff, and that can be physical stuff. That can be emotional stuff. Like, oh, and before we get into our docket, I did want to talk about one more thing.
Okay.
Remember, I told you that I did not want to watch the show Vikings because I was scared I was going to like it.
You love it.
Love it down.
It's so good. It's so good.
And
they be killing motherfuckers.
What? And me and Vet have this entire relationship is built on communication since the very beginning. So I have to be honest with him. I said, let me tell you something. Ragnar? I would have came up off this coochie. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. He's a
bad motherfucker.
But I said, but let me offer you just a little bit of consolation. The actor looked him up. Trash. Not feeling it.
It's just Ragnar.
The same way. And I said, it makes so much sense because he worships Thor. Hello.
He do worship Thor.
Hello. I was like, so boom. That's why I'm like sitting up here trying to figure out why am I so attracted to this white man? Because I can't say that he's not a white man because, Thor is not a white man. But why am I sitting up this blue-eyed?
He is. His eyes are so blue they're damn near clear.
And then they say that Vet was telling me that every time he gets really ambitious, like when he's making a speech and he's being ambitious, they make his eyes like glow, like they make them bluer. Like it was done on purpose in the show. But amazing show. The only thing I don't like about it is that they're white. I really wish the Vikings were Negro so I could root for them. Like, let me tell you, I like that show so much. If everything in the show was exactly the same, but they was niggas, I would make Viking a part of my personality. I see why they do it. I see why they do it. I'm so interested in it. Like, I'm so mad. I miss my man down. I swear I do. But one of the main reasons I'm mad he gone is because I want to watch the show. And we watch it together and I can't watch it. It's so good. Like the very first episode, they did this like massacre, and I was like, oh no, I don't like this. I was very upset by it, but I'm so glad that happened because now you can see his growth. I think in the very first episode, they went to do this raid. They traveled west. They found they found England. Mm-hmm. It was a monastery.
Yeah,
is that where monks are?
Yeah, it
was a monastery. It was a bunch of old, meek, helpless people, and they went in there and completely massacred,
slaughtered them.
It was so hard to watch. It made me very uncomfortable because I'm like, y'all are here for money. Y'all don't have to do all this. I understand, especially like Vet explaining it to me and watching the show. I understand why they do the things that they do, but it was very hard to watch. But because of that, when you see, like, the main character took one of them home as a slave. He learned English. When he went back and was able to speak the language, it was much more negotiation, much more, okay, look, this is what we're here for. You do what we say. It ain't got to be no problems. He was much more willing to work. He went in there like that the first time. I don't know these people. I don't know what they can do. I don't speak their language. But as soon as he was able to start using his brain and not just being a killing machine, this is how good the show is. I can't name... I'm sure if I thought hard enough, I might be able to find one. But I can't, off the top of my head, name one other show or movie where my favorite character was the main character. It's not that I always disliked the main character, but it's always something about, something about them being the main character makes me not want them to be my favorite. I want to find something in somebody else. I want to see, but no, I have, without a doubt, hands down, by far, he is my favorite character. And that does not happen with me.
It's also because they pointed in such a direction that like you can only really root for, like, apart from maybe his wife.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Badass. His first wife.
Yeah. Oh, you deep off in it. You said
We're
first
on
wife.
season 3, I think.
Yeah. So I never finished that show, but I'm at the point where after he's already died.
Okay. Yeah. No, I haven't gotten there yet. I'm at the part where they just went back to Wessex with his wife. Like, she's the Earl now.
Okay.
So that's around where we are. She came, said she wanted to work with them, and they just went back to Wessex. Where I am, right after he had his last son, Ivar the Boneless.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but it is an amazing show if you can get past the gore. I can, because it ain't no black people in it. So ain't no black people being taken down. So I'm good.
Like, hey, I feel you, friend.
I'm good. But yes, amazing show. I figured I was gonna like it. That's why I didn't want to watch it, because I don't want to root for white men.
Okay.
But I would have came up off this. Okay, I'm sorry. I won't say it again. The point has been made.
I feel like, did you ever? I'm gonna name a couple of shows. I want you to tell me whether or not you watched them. Sons of Anarchy.
I have seen it. I didn't watch the show, but I have seen it.
Did you like it?
I don't think so, because I don't really remember it. Okay.
Peaky Blinders.
I got into it. I started watching it, couldn't get into it.
I loved it, and I never finished it.
Vet just started watching it. Yeah.
It's Peaky Blinders is Sons of Anarchy, but set in England, like right after World War One.
Yeah, I have seen both, like episodes here and there, but I have not watched the shows.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. But great show.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Loved it, in fact. Let's see. I did do a docket. It was just a few things I saw, and I was like, this will be interesting to discuss. Oh, wait. Sorry. I wasn't in the docket because I was writing because I'm going to have to write a new set for this thingy. Oh, okay. All right. So I have a scenario for you.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk you through this, and then you're going to tell me how you would feel. All right. So let's say there is a child that is bullying Levi, right? This child is bullying Levi. It's a little girl, and you've told Levi, don't put your hands on little girls, because you don't do that. And he just doesn't want to put his. And this girl, it keeps ragtagging him. And y'all have had a meeting with school. School has said this. The girl keeps ragtagging. You've had a meeting with the parents. The parents don't do nothing. The child is still ragtagging your child. Would you authorize me and Vet to go through and mud stomp that child's daddy in front of the child so that she understands that there are consequences for her actions?
Yes. And I'm gonna beat her mama up. And we jumping them too. I saw that video, and I saw the people in the comments talking about why you gotta jump them. It should have been 1-on-1. My only issue with that video
is that you're talking about it on the internet. Yeah, I would never have talked about this on the internet.
Not till the statute of limitations was up. I have a printout of common crimes that I may or may not have committed or or will commit stuff that's oh yeah, I might. The statute of limitations. I have a printout. It's laminated. Okay. Because once those are up, then we can have these discussions. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna beat her mama up too. I don't give a fuck. Because don't put your. I might beat the child up.
Someone said it must be great to be a Mason because he had all that. He said he's just admitting the crimes online. That's wild.
I might beat that little girl up. I'm small. It depends on what age they are, but I'm like, I really don't like. I don't see why fighting is about age. Like, because if I go and hit a child, I'm a bad person. But here's the thing. Depending on the age. Now, my kid's age, sure. Middle school, we're the same size. Everybody in that middle school is the exact same size as me. And you have a lot more energy. And your joints are new. I feel like it's a fair fight.
Joints are new?
Newer than mine. We just talked about my bad elbows last episode.
How many? Okay. Interesting question. How many middle school yous do you think you could beat up at once?
Middle school me's?
Yeah, that you could beat up at one time.
At one time?
Yeah. Honestly.
The answer is not more than 2.
Really?
I was this size in middle school. It's a fair fight, and she got energy.
And new joints?
And much newer joints than my own.
Okay.
She ain't had no kids. She ain't got no consequences for her actions, for real.
She don't even understand the consequences for real.
She don't care. Middle school, she just got a cell phone. She thinks she got shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm trying to think. That's like...
She don't have nothing to lose. You don't fight them kind of people.
I'm trying to think. That's like 12, 13-year-old me. Probably 4 before it gets grimy for me. 4, because the first two, like the first one, I'm a chop, and everybody's gonna be a little bit hesitant now.
Yeah, you know yourself.
Yeah,
at that age, if you saw your friend run up on somebody and get stuck in their shit, at that age, at 13. Are you gonna say I've learned my lesson, or are you gonna say not me? I bet you ain't gonna do it to me. Which one are you?
I am going to 13-year-old me. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how do I not look scared in this situation.
I am.
Honestly,
I don't want you to know.
Honestly, 13-year-old me is trying to figure out, how do I don't want to look scared. So what can I do to not look scared in this situation? And also I'm thinking, damn, I can't leave homie like that. So what's gonna happen now is I have to find some way to get my homeboy
right
and get out of here. Because obviously now I'm looking at my homeboy like, hey yo, why you mess with him?
Leave him alone. Why would you throw a pin at it?
And we don't even know what it is. We don't even know what it is, bro. Like I've been in a couple of situations like that, but then sometimes you get pleasantly surprised. Like, and this is like as a dude, when you find out like that another dude is pussy for real, it is one of the most.
I see what's going on here.
Yeah, you be like, because you don't ever want to have a moment where someone realizes that about you.
Yeah.
So like, cause I've been in a situation where I'll be like, oh, you don't want no problem for real. Mm-hmm. Okay, I see how this is gonna go, and I'm gonna utilize this. I don't ever want to be in a situation.
There is a SpongeBob reference for every single situation in life, because the first thing I thought of was SpongeBob. The way he looked at Squidward when he found out that Squidward liked Krabby Patties. You like Krabby Patties, don't you? Oh, you're a bitch, aren't you?
Yeah, I know what this is. I'm finna fuck you up. Oh,
okay. I know something.
Yeah. That is the most. And let me tell you something. If someone like the moment you think someone smells bitch on you is one of the most terrifying moments you will ever experience.
Especially if there is.
Especially if you realized you're not gonna win.
You actually are in a little bit.
Yeah. I'm in way over my head. It's just like
you're supposed to fake it till you make it. Yeah. And then when they smell it on you, tough.
Yeah, you gotta roll with it. Everybody, hey, take that L.
You just gotta
learn from it.
But
you be alright.
Live to fight it.
It's hard out here, bro.
Sheesh. Yeah. But yes, I would absolutely allow. And if you think, let me tell you, in that situation, you and Vet decide y'all want to go jump.
Oh, we would never tell you.
I don't know why not. I'm coming.
Because someone's got to have bail money.
It ain't me, because I'm fighting. I already told you I'm jumping. This is my kid. I'm jumping in. I'm not letting y'all do that alone. So, but if Chuck found out that he wasn't invited, my best friend Chuck does not play about me. When I tell y'all, like, this man has, like, I will never forget there was a situation. These girls were mad at me about a nigga, because it's always about a nigga. And I ain't never the one mad. But anyway, I digress. They were messing with me. You know, they talking all that shit. And she's not fighting you. I will beat you bitches up. And he's never had to stand on it because they believe him. That man don't play about me. And my kids by extension. So if he found out that y'all went without him, that's gonna, now that's a whole nother thing. So now you gotta deal with 3. You don't want to do that. And my kid is, and then especially, like, there's no way I would ever let that go, because I literally have the sweetest children you will ever meet. My kids, like and you know what? I could actually see it happening, especially with my oldest, because he does not like confrontation.
But also, how do we get to a point where this has to happen? Like, school didn't, like, how do you have a meeting with the school? How do you have a meeting with the parents? And we're still at this point.
Right. I heard somebody saying this isn't the answer. You just you teach your kid how to fight and how to stand up for themselves. Yeah, but the problem is a lot of times you do that, and that's great tools. You need to know how to stand up for yourself. But then what happens when your kid goes to school, stands up for themselves, and they get in trouble and the bully don't? Because the school clearly ain't protecting your kid.
Nope.
So when they protect themselves,
and then they get in trouble for that.
They still not going to protect your kid.
Because now he's reacting from a place of, or she's reacting from a place of, they are reacting from a place of, I'm through.
Right. And so it's not going to be a little 1-2 punch. It's not going to be, no.
I've emotionally snapped now.
Because I've been being picked on all of this time, and y'all have been sitting here letting it happen.
And I feel like I'm alone.
And all I can do at this point is windmill.
Windmilling is crazy. I have never been.
Like, actually windmilling is insane. But using windmill as a term for I'm just finna wild out. Like, I'm finna what's the opposite of literally? Figuratively windmill. You know what I mean? It's just finna get that crazy. But an actual windmill seems extremely ineffective. And you look crazy. Head down. Arms just going. You don't even know what you're... Yeah.
I have never... Have you ever seen somebody windmill in real life?
In real life, no. The only time I've ever actually seen a windmill even done on TV is like those scenes where someone much bigger is like holding their head and they're just like...
So I remember, this is not a thing for you. I remember the first time I realized girls could fight for real.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, because I had never really seen, I'd heard girls talk a lot, but I hadn't really seen them fight for real. And I didn't realize how vicious women could be when they were fighting. I remember standing somewhere and it was this girl, and it was two girls that were extremely pretty. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yeah. And they're talking, and one of them just goes, all right, cool. And she
rocked her shit.
Bad was one of the nastiest hooks, and the form was clean. Because that's what took me out first. I said, oh, she done this before. This is techniqued. Like, and dropped the girl and then stomped her out. And I was like,
yeah.
Oh, y'all fight for real.
Yeah.
This is okay.
I've never been in a fight with a girl before.
I know a lot of my homegirls said they fought more boys than they have girls.
Yeah.
And I've always found that a little strange sometimes.
In our defense, we was fighting them. They probably wasn't really fighting us back. Not for real.
Well, and it also depends on how I take that. Oftentimes can depend on the size of the girl that's telling me. Mm-hmm. So like my best friend Abria is 4'11", mm-hmm. 4'9".
Sheesh.
Yeah. She was like, I always fought boys. But I understood why she was always fighting boys, because if you are that small, you gonna find the biggest boy that you can pick on, because you don't want nobody else to even try it. Because you want them to think, I could win, but she gonna put me through hell getting this dub. So I don't even want to have to like have this problem, because I seen what she put old boy through, and he could demolish me. That was her whole mentality.
Let me tell you why that wouldn't. If I had a problem with her, let me tell you why that would not deter me. Because that's a boy, and I'm never gonna believe that he's actually fighting you. You know what I mean? Like, I can admit there were times, the most times that I ever got into a fight with dudes that were not related to me, like my brothers and cousins, were because my little brother used to play basketball. I think I've told this on the show before. My brother played basketball. He's playing, but he was really good. He's 6 years younger than me. He was really good. He would play with dudes my age, and I'm out there like, stop putting your hands on my brother. So when I go up there, I'm fighting them. They're fighting me back, but they're not fighting me like they would fight a dude. So it's like, I might see you do that, and I'm gonna be like, okay, that's cute. He's holding back. You're 4'9". That's a dude. I feel like if y'all were the same size, more than if he hit you for real. So the fact that you won this fight is like, yeah, you're supposed to, because if he beat your ass, you're a girl and you're 4'9". He's not gonna get. Even if he actually wanted to beat you up, he didn't win that.
Well, she's talking about at a certain age.
Yeah, but still.
Oh.
Like, because mentally, like if y'all are in middle school. Mm-hmm. You're still a kid. You're still small, because if she's 4'9" now, who only knows I thought she was in middle school, and you go find the biggest dude to pick on, I'm not gonna think he ever took you serious. If you put your hands on him, I'm not gonna think that he ever actually hit you back and you won that fight.
Yeah.
So that would not deter me from trying you if that's what I wanted to do.
Factual.
Yeah. Now, if you went and if you went and found the biggest bitch you could find and whooped her ass. That would be something different, because she don't have no reason to not fight you back. So that I would believe.
Bro.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, no, you good. I'm thinking about times I saw. It's always funny when the dude that didn't really want to fight starts winning the fight.
Yeah.
It's always a sad affair.
You love to see those. Oh.
No, I'm talking about not for us as an audience, but for the person who started the fight and was all super hype. It's always a sad affair for y'all. I be feeling bad.
I don't ever feel bad, because you shouldn't have been talking all that shit. Yeah.
I don't typically have that issue. So because I'm on my business.
That's all you got to do. Mind your business. Drink your water. Mind your business.
That's all.
Somebody asked me, because I put makeup on. But I only put makeup here. I don't wear foundation. That's basically it. I do just about everything else, but I don't wear foundation. And somebody asked, oh, your skin's like, I would love to not be able to wear foundation. I drink my water. I mind my business. I have a skincare routine. Sure. Do I do it? No.
Genetics.
And I mind my business. I don't have time to be stressed out about what anybody else is doing. I have so much of my own business.
Gotten even clearer since you left your job, friend. I just noticed this.
Yeah. Like, I have dark circles under my eyes, and I honestly think that they're from, like, just because of the shape of my eyes, and maybe even my lashes. Just, I think it's a shadow. I think it's just like a burnt in shadow from the shape of my eyes or whatever. If it were not for that, I would not wear makeup. And even then, the dark circles, I mean, they're fine. No, I notice it because I'm staring at myself. But, like, I'm very comfortable without makeup. Skin is great, and I don't do my skincare routine regularly. I don't do my skincare routine enough for that to be the reason that my skin is clear. My skin is clear because of genetics, and I be drinking my water and minding my business.
Two things I'm always trying to do, because I don't need to be in nobody else's business.
I have so much of my own. It's fun over here. These are the things that I can control. These are the things that affect me. Other people's business is just that. Other people's.
We don't have to be in that, and that does not help us at all. Let's see, what else did I have on this? Oh, goodness gracious. So I did a dumb thing, and I was scrolling, and I came across this NFL player. I don't know what is going on.
The kicker.
Yes. How do you have that much? Okay, for those of y'all that don't know, there's a dude named Harrison Buckner. Harrison Buckner is a kicker in the NFL, was asked to be a commencement speaker at a university. I believe it's a university. And during his commencement address, he told all the women in the audience that your true vocation is being a mother and housewife. And that his wife was like super like whatever, and that they've been told lies about the fact that they should go into the workforce and but you should actually just be at home and be a mom.
His wife wasn't truly ever happy until she until she became a wife and mom.
And I just sat there and I went, how incredibly arrogant do you have to be
to say that shit at a college where
at a commencement ceremony where these young people just spent 4 years, if not more, of their lives trying to get through school into a job market where there are no fucking jobs, and you have the gall and audacity to stand in front of these people, especially these young women who are already going to have to deal with shit when they go into the workplace, and say your true vocation is being a wife and mother in the
not
year
this
of
degree
our
that
Lord.
You just got. Not right here while we are literally celebrating the degrees that you just got
in 2024.
Here's the thing. I don't have no problem with you feeling like that. Why the fuck would you say that out loud? If you feel like women are supposed to be barefoot and pregnant at home, I'm so glad that you found a wife who agrees with that. Saying that shit, this is the literal worst place that you can say it. There is no other. Saying that shit to a bunch of people who just work their ass off to get their degrees. If I had been in that audience, the only thing I would have been able to think was, well, now I'm sure I made the right choice. I'm sure I am positive that me choosing a career before trying to find a husband, because I would hate to belong to somebody like that. So all you did, I hope that those women that are there, that nobody internalized that. It sounded like such buffoonery.
It was crazy.
That I can't imagine anybody taking that and actually, I can't imagine anybody feeling anything besides shock that he said that shit out loud. I can't imagine that actually affecting anybody, like making them feel a way about their decisions.
How do you, as an administrator, like, if you're the person that invited him to, like, you were the person in charge of finding the commencement speaker, how do you feel about this?
Yeah, that's so embarrassing. From special teams.
Was it like Hall of Fame? It wasn't even Hall of Fame kicker. And I don't know who that man is, but okay.
From special teams.
They just let anybody give commencement addresses.
He must have went there.
That would make the most sense.
Yeah, that I just assumed he had to have gone there because who are you? Why do we care? Special teams.
This is bad. Oh, I was sorry. I had to read that for a second.
Just decided to. I always be randomly flicking them off when you're not looking. But sometimes I thought it'd be nice to just wave and a smile.
So, okay, I was thinking about this when I was at work, and there are so many cheating stories on the internet, and I was like, do you have a favorite? Or one that just like made you go, I can't believe this.
Cheating, a story of someone cheating or being cheated on?
Because I just saw a recent one and I was like, this is crazy. I couldn't believe old boy filmed this.
I don't think I have a favorite.
Oh. Or one that makes you go, Jesus Christ.
Do you know who E. Kane is?
No, I do not.
E. Kane is essentially she's a wig influencer, but we know her life. We know E. Kane because a few years ago TikTok first came out. She basically came out and said, yeah, I had 100 bodies before I was 18. And so
we've talked about her. Okay, yeah.
Her and her baby daddy are together, but she calls her coochie Big Moose, and she be taking Big Moose on tour. And so that one is not really, it's like, it's so interesting because she is the breadwinner, and it's the roles reversed, because you're used to seeing men cheating on women, and it's like, but what am I gonna do? The women feel stuck, they can't go nowhere, and he's just good there being a baby daddy, and he's just like, yeah, we know she fucking. One of my favorite videos of her, she recently got into it on TikTok with this couple called Dre and Kay, and she was going back and forth with them or whatever, and she made a video and she was like, Kay, the girl, she was like, you better be lucky he ugly, or you would have had to consider him fucked. I would have fucked that nigga on my kids. Her baby daddy, but then she says, matter of fact, consider him fucked anyway. Her baby daddy is right next to her laughing. In the car with her. You can't see him in the camera, but you can hear him laughing. So their whole dynamic and the cheating is very interesting to watch to me.
Oh no.
But no one in particular story that I can think of, no.
I just saw a recent one where some young dude was in Georgia for a photo shoot or something like that, and he was like, oh, my girl's in Panama City Beach, and he was like, I'm gonna go drive out there and surprise her, because he remembered what hotel she was in and the hotel number, and he walks up and he's at the door and he hears shorty getting yeah and so he's just standing there and he's like, and he put it on TikTok, which was crazy to me.
I will, maybe TikTok should stop rewarding so much authenticity.
It was what I said.
Because, you will hear people complain about Instagram and be like, that's the highlight reel. That's not people's real life. That's what we need to see. Only show me the good. Stop showing me your L's unprovoked. Let other people show your L's. You know what point of view this was supposed to come from? The nigga she was cheating with. That is the only acceptable point of view for us to know this story. The dude was
winning.
You're right.
Or her when she got away with it. She could come back and tell us the story after she got away with it, depending on how she tells it.
The only way she wins by telling us that story is if she paints her boyfriend out to be some kind of bad guy. Oh, if he was like
terrible, and
right?
But
he's driving from Georgia to Panama City to come visit you,
to come surprise you.
Yeah, the only point of view we should have heard this story from is the guy who she was cheating with. Everybody else should have kept their mouths closed.
I remember I was watching a podcast and they were talking about this dude said that he walked in on his girlfriend and he went to go swing on the dude, and the dude fucked him up, like knocked him up, and he shat on himself. And he says, when you're finished cleaning shitty boy up, call me. And those two people, the girl that was cheating and the guy, are now married.
Married to what?
They're married to each other. And they were talking about how I couldn't have my demise be the thing that bonded y'all as a couple.
Wait. I misunderstood. She's married to the guy she was cheating with.
No. She wasn't married.
She's now married to the guy who she was cheating with.
Who made her boyfriend at the time shit himself.
That I can deal with. I thought you were saying she got back with the guy who shit himself.
That's crazy. I don't know a woman who would do that.
I do.
Not one. I don't know. Not one.
I do.
But
I know some very manipulative women.
A man who walked in on you getting your back blown out by another dude.
Mm-hmm.
Other dude rocks his shit to the point that he shits on himself.
Mm-hmm. That's not the man you want to marry, but that is the man you want to fuck over. Like if you want to be a bad person, a man walked in on you, getting your back beat in, and then he got beat up, and he still wants to be with you. You can run that. You can run him for all he's got. So that's what I'm saying. Not a good person, but it would definitely be a thing. That's not somebody who you would want to marry or stay with.
I mean,
but you know,
you're not wrong.
Yeah,
I hear you.
But marrying, I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't I? I feel so safe when I'm with you. But again,
the person that was telling this story on the internet was the person who got punched
and pooped himself.
Yes. So again, like you're right. This story should never have been told from his perspective.
No, we should not. Like you should be online defending yourself. It.
We shouldn't be able to identify you from this story. Like no one should want to be identified as this person. That's
you
crazy.
Should not come out. Like imagine that happens to you and you are trying to move on with your life, and then you scrolling on TikTok and you see him online telling the story. He don't say your name or include no pictures. He just gets online and tell the story. That's not even something I would come forward and defend myself. Hang up on you. Not in the mood. Keep scrolling. Didn't see it. Never happened. I'm not coming forth and even defending myself.
I feel you.
Nobody will ever know that was me. The only way I would even ever admit that was me is if they did it first. Somebody said my name, showed my picture, or showed because he worked at the 7-Eleven on the corner of unless it's very clearly pointed that people know that it's me. That is the only way. Otherwise, the way I would scroll right past that, the way I would see that man and start shaking in my boots and block him and keep going. He made you poop your pants.
That's crazy.
And you online telling us about it.
I have an interesting question. What is a way that your parents could embarrass you on the internet?
I don't know.
Because there was a young man that I saw that got embarrassed.
By his parents?
Yeah, his mama embarrassed him. You know who Clay? So there's a dude named Clay who was on Love Is Blind. Mm-hmm. Who was supposed to marry AD, didn't marry AD. We all was like, and black men were like, nah, like Clay ain't that bad. Clay is now dating Selena Powell. I don't know who that is. Porn star.
Okay.
Which nothing wrong with dating a porn star. Porn stars need love too. Sex workers are human beings. But Selena Powell don't really seem like a good person based on the limited information that I've seen. Mm-hmm. It's real weird. And Clay's mama got on the internet and wrote a letter, open letter, to Clay and everyone else about.
See, when you said that, I immediately thought there was a time in my life where I refused to clean my room. So if she tried to post a picture of this, how this bitch used to live.
But not about current day you. Current day you is wild.
There's nothing that anybody could say about current day me that would be embarrassing.
But okay, so this is the post that she made. Happy New Day.
Clay Black.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Clay's mama is very sanctified.
Yeah.
my first rule for folks who following me on social media is don't send me any inappropriate videos. I'm not going to call you out. However, you know who you are.
Now you know who you are. I don't know who needs to hear this, but
you know who you are. Second, I didn't know who CP was until everyone started sending me her YouTube information. And she left an emoji of the throwing up emoji.
Well, she did start it by saying Happy New Day. So she ain't trying to see all of that on YouTube. It's crazy though. What the fuck is she doing on YouTube?
Hey, yo, it's wild over there. It's very interesting that some men will lose everything that everything that Apple is. Sorry, some men will lose everything thinking that apple is good, but forbidden choices do that. What the hell? Sorry, I'm dyslexic. That some men will lose everything thinking that the apple is good, but it's forbidden choice do better. But it's a forbidden choice. The deceiver uses old tricks to destroy. Sorry, what the hell?
It's a lot of church happening. A lot of Bible references.
Sorry, I didn't see the period. And then she's got brackets.
Brackets. Clayton Alexander, you know Jesus will allow things to occur. He's still trying to get your attention. Please surrender. Not begging for his soul online.
Yes,
please.
But hold on. Go to the line above that. The line right before where you started, and read that line.
The deceiver uses old tricks to attack and destroy. Well,
she called that young lady
old trick. See, I was thinking prostitution is the oldest occupation.
It's a double entendre.
Yeah, we love a double entendre.
Yeah, she was Kendrick with it, really.
Wow. In closing, I pray that everyone reading this gives the same attention to other things that matter, like helping support your local food banks and volunteering your local communities. Tap the link. Not tap the link in my bio.
Yes.
I pray that everyone has a wonderful day on purpose. Signed.
A straight shooter.
I will not say that.
Bro, I was like,
after all of that, after everything that you just said, signed.
A straight shooter is crazy.
Okay, Clay Mama.
I like her. I like her so very much.
The deceiver will use old tricks. Absolutely. Old tricks, new tricks, young tricks.
Blue tricks, black tricks, white tricks, yellow tricks.
Okay, that all was a sanctified read.
Very. I did see something else. I believe you said, if I'm not mistaken, you're a fan of Mr. Wow, correct? Or you were a fan of Mr. Bow Wow?
Oh yes.
That was your man. I saw this thing on Twitter that said
don't come telling me nothing. Like I don't Who don't? Hold on.
You want to tell people what's this?
I just want to show y'all the picture. The caption says Bow Wow ain't got one song. Oh, they can't hear me. Excuse me. The caption on that says Bow Wow ain't got one song that makes him do this. You ain't riding, you ain't bumping like I'm bumping, you ain't saying nothing, homie, you ain't fresh as I'm is. What do you mean?
Name another one. Okay.
Bow Wow or Lil Bow Wow?
Yeah. Either.
No, he does, but see, I'm a fan for real.
Okay.
And I'm talking about, I know album cuts. You know what I'm saying? I know B-side. Like I know songs.
Give me one.
He got a song called cause that old nigga is on it. What is the name of that song? The Future. That is a hard song. He had to be like 14 when he made that record. But it's definitely one that if you rapping it, I think the hook goes something like, have you ever seen me? I'm the future. I represent how it's gonna be. I'm the future. Born in 1987. I'm the future. But like when he's like, I could see him doing that when he's rapping. But I also am a fan of Lil Bow Wow.
You just don't know.
He still just don't know. I'll never forget one time there was this video. Yeah, I think he still don't know. Because a few years ago there was this picture or this video of him like holding his phone and showing people behind him. He had to be in some like Asian country. I don't know where. Keep it cute.
He was like,
they don't know who I am. They don't know it's me. Come here. They don't care. None of us do. And I'm a fan.
You're a realistic fan. You're a fan of Bow Wow. Like, I'm a fan of the Cowboys. Like, you love them, but you also understand what they are.
It's very passively like, I am here. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to ever talk bad about you in front of other people. Yeah. But stop making it so hard to just like you. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it's exactly like the Cowboys.
Yeah. But also, I am not a fan of Bow Wow. I'm a fan of Lil Bow Wow. Fair. When he dropped the Lil, he dropped the rocks. I don't make the rules.
You don't drop the rocks. That's crazy.
Yeah, he fumbled. Okay, I remember. I don't remember the year, but let's just say Bow Wow dropped a song, right? Mm-hmm. Bow Wow is 4 years. Is that 8, 9, 9? Yes, 4 years older than me. So let's say he dropped a song, right? Mm-hmm. And in the song, he mentioned that he was, let's say, 16. So that means I was 12 when the song came out. 3 years later, I'm listening back. It's been 3 years. I'm still not 16. This nigga's 19. And I'm still not 16. Devastated. Yeah. But I like the little weight he didn't put on and everything. I love seeing niggas get fat. I do, for real. Because you can't get fat if you're doing bad. You cannot get fat if you're doing bad, like financially. It just don't work.
I mean,
the only time you can get fat if you're doing bad in any way is if you eat because of depression.
That's what I'm saying.
But even still, where you getting the food from? Where you getting the money to buy the food?
I mean, I was at one point I was fairly big, and yeah, I don't know where I was getting the food from. I was finding the places.
But you resourceful. So all I'm saying is you had some money because you was eating. Yeah. Even if it wasn't a lie, even if that money was supposed to be for other things, whatever. Let me tell you was eating.
There's a lot of things I'm gonna be. Hungry
ain't one of them.
Never gonna be that. I don't do hungry. I'll do a lot of things. Mm-hmm. I will not do hungry.
It's tired for me. I could be tired. I'm not never gonna be sleepy. I'm going to sleep. Fair. I'm gonna take the nap.
I'll be sleepy. Mm-hmm. I don't mind sleepy.
Driving sleepy is the exact same thing as driving drunk to me.
Yeah. It really, really can be. I think I have a question of the week for this week, or a break room question this week, but I'm not sure if we did it already.
What is it?
What was said that lets you know nothing good was about to happen?
We haven't done that.
Okay, so there's only a few of them, and then we can close out.
Okay.
What was said that lets you know nothing good was about to happen? My mama got a call from the school. She did what now?
Yeah. That's a good one.
That's
terrifying.
Because I don't even know what I did at this point, or I know, or worse, I know exactly what I did. Ooh, what was said that lets you know nothing good was about to happen? My officer gonna say it's something funny. Not anymore. Not a motherfucking thing. It's funny. Mm-hmm. And they were talking about, because I had to check what they said. Officer, I was like, which kind of officer? Uh-huh. They're in the military. Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, half left face. That's no good is coming from this. What was said to let you know nothing good was about to happen? While at a hood party, after words were exchanged, I heard, "I'll be right back." Oh yeah, it's time to go.
It's time to leave. I'll be right back. I don't do no fighting.
Because they finna air this motherfucker out.
It's time to go. Also at a party when you hear I'll slap anybody in this bitch.
Oh, see, that's one of them ones.
You will. Let me see. That's one of those. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
I'm just gonna be like, this is gonna turn ugly.
Yeah. I this one I kind of want to stay to see what happens. The other one,
because this is the other thing.
Because you wasn't talking to me.
Exactly. There's someone in here that feels like that you were speaking to them, and I want to see this interaction. Right. Because hey, do your thing. What was said to let you know no good thing was about to happen? My mama saying my full government name. Mm-hmm. That's an instant let you know.
Anybody saying my full government name? What the hell is going on?
Calm down. What was said to let you know nothing good was about to happen? You didn't eat the whole brownie, did you? I did, in fact, eat the whole brownie.
Remember on Good Kid, Mad City, he had all those skits.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, we finally got K-Dot faded, love. I hope he ain't take the one with the shenanigans in it.
So I was thinking about you and your funeral.
I did have a wake.
I was thinking about you. It's like, I'm trying to get low. I'm trying to get low.
I feel like how a person is when they are inebriated is how they like. I'm funny because I'm funny when I'm high. When you're not firing on all cylinders,
and you still
when everything is foggy in there and the timing is still and the jokes are still hitting, that's how you know it's in you, not on you. Because I took an edible. Here was the problem. My friend brought edibles. I asked her, how much did you take? There was a whole cookie and there was half a cookie. Mm-hmm. She pointed at the half of the cookie and said half. I thought she meant that half of the cookie. She meant half of that half, but I took that half of the cookie.
And this is like, these are not like regulated edibles where we know exactly how much is in what. Yeah.
Somebody made these. And there were several points that several things happened. I was ducked off behind my kitchen counter for what seemed like hours. I don't know how long I was actually there. I kept saying, I'm too high, so I'm going to try and get low. So I would just stoop. I would just perch. Excuse me. Yes. And then like bits of that night keep flooding back to me randomly, and did like for a while up after, and I remember I'm still ducked off behind the counter, and somebody mentions that I said that. Somebody said, "Where's Rox?" And somebody was like, "She over there, she getting low because she was too high." And I blurted from behind the thing. Nobody could see me. I said, "But it's not working." And then
the timing was impeccable.
And then I thought the end was near. I thought it was over for me. I thought it was a wrap. And you know what's so crazy, guys? This is right when me and my ex-husband had split. So I had my kids that week. That was the first time. Like that was the first time of me having my kids in my new apartment. I had just moved in. I was there. Then I had my kids for a week, and the only thing to go through my head was, you didn't have your kids for one weekend, and you fucked around and died. I thought it was over for me, and I had a lava lamp. In my bathroom. So somebody came, put me in the bed, and I said, "Hey, it's dark in here. Can you go turn on that lava lamp?" They turned it on. I said, "No, that looked like hell," because the lava lamp was red. I said, turn it off. Close the door. That looked like hell. I'm not going in there. And I said, "Am I about to die?" He said, "No, you're not going to die." I said, "Are you sure?" He said, "Yeah, I'm sure." I said, "Well, just in case. Most people don't get to get their flowers while they're still alive. I have so many of my very dear friends right outside. Please invite everyone in here. I have a adjustable base bed. I raised my bed and I laid back, and my friends came in and we had a wake.
We all said nice things.
Turns saying nice things. One of the first things I remember somebody saying is, "What kind of music should we play?" And someone said, "Play B King." She loved B King.
You said play B King. Oh, she loved B King. It was you.
I remember it being said. I did not remember
it was definitely me. You. Bro, it was correct.
I remember somebody suggesting B King. I just didn't remember it being me.
It was definitely you.
While my friends are standing there, surrounding my bed, saying nice things about me. Every time somebody says something, I'm laying there like this. Someone says, say a nice thing, any random nice thing about me.
Roxy was so funny, bro.
Period. One more.
She always had such beautiful wigs.
Facts. I just can't. And the best part about that, nobody had their phone out. We were having such a good time. It should have been recorded because it was hilarious.
Absolutely.
It was hilarious, but everybody was just having such a good time and so concerned for my safety. And I'm sure I have apologized to little one about that night like 4 times at this point. But that was our first time meeting RJ's girlfriend. And I wanted to, because you know how girls can be. Girls can be very catty. Girls cannot be welcoming all the time. And not that any of us are like that. I wanted to go out of my way to make sure that she felt included, to get to know her. And I was too high to do so.
Oh.
I ruined the game. Now I didn't play any games.
You did not play.
I didn't play any
I just thought about it. I was like, we played game. Oh, you did.
I did not play any games. No. I was out of there. And then one of the girl who told me that she took half, Nola was tripping. She has locks. She kept saying, I could feel my brain falling out the back of my head. And everybody's like, that's your hair. You don't think I know the difference between my hair and my brain?
She was so upset when she said it too.
And I remember so specifically being behind that kitchen counter thinking like, I feel the exact same way, but I would never say that shit out loud. I'm high, but I'm not that fucking high. Like, that's embarrassing. Like, I'm all like, I was back there like listening to her.
I know exactly how
I know. I feel the exact same way as you, but I'm just trying to. I'm thinking I'm playing it cool. Girl, you are rocking in the fetal position on the kitchen floor. There's nothing cool about this.
You know what that reminds me of? Toxic masculinity. You'd be like, wow, that's crazy. You just gonna admit that? You in the corner rocking, bro.
I'm over here tweaking.
Yeah. Nigga, you're doing it right. And I'm just like,
judging.
They handling that shit.
Judging the fuck out of her. She over there. I made eye contact. It might have been you. I don't know who it was. I made eye contact with somebody, and Nola said, "Y'all in cahoots? Y'all talking about me?"
It was me. It was like, no.
But that was when I really realized that I was too high, and I was like, "No, I'm just trying to stand up. Like, I don't know what's going on, bro. The room is spinning."
She that wasn't the first time she had said that neither, because she had said it to 2 other people, and we were like,
"What's going on? Y'all plotting against me?"
Well, no. That was because something got said and she didn't understand what was said.
And that's Nola.
And she immediately went to what happened?
Y'all remember that scene in 40-Year-Old Virgin with Kevin Hart, and when he was talking to what's that man's name? Malco? No.
Marcus?
No, I don't remember. Romney is his last name. Malco, maybe. But anyway, when the 2 black guys, it was the bald black guy and Kevin Hart, and he was like, "You throwing a lot of big words at me right now, and I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna take them as disrespect." That's Nola. We will be on live, and as soon as somebody says, you know how to live, when you're on live, the comments are delayed. We have changed topics, but the comment is just coming in from the last topic. Nola has forgotten about that last topic. Somebody will say something. Why would you say that? What the fuck does that mean? She ready to block you, ready to kick you out.
Bro.
She once blocked Mimi's uncle, but he wasn't at being weird. But Mimi hit the group chat like, "That's my uncle. I'm so sorry."
Well, you gotta apologize for family. And so, bro, I had to do that for my brother once on Facebook. Like I was like, hey. I understand what he said wasn't okay, but that is, and I'm gonna talk to him about it. But that's still family.
Yeah, that's like when that lady blocked my granny. And I was like, "Now, Granny, you can't be in people live all in their comments, but at the same time, bitch, don't fucking block my Granny. She ain't did you nothing. The
fuck." We were still on questions.
Okay.
We only got a few left. What was said that let you know nothing good was about to happen? Hearing so bitches can't say excuse me.
Yeah, you drunk. Sis, go home. They drunk. Whoever that is, they drunk. They not in their right mind. Go ahead and go home.
It's real bad out there. What was said that lets you know nothing good is about to happen? My best friend, ride with me real quick. Bring a change of clothes and a snack.
I had a very similar conversation just this past week.
For real?
Uh-huh. I told you I was finna pull up on my baby daddy. Fuck, nigga. Gonna whoop his ass.
You did tell me that, actually.
I was gonna pull up. I got one. What was the question?
What was said that lets you know nothing good was about to happen? I think I have one too.
I got one. I know you're not laughing. I wasn't. It wasn't me. I know you're not laughing.
Oh, that's all bad. You finna get fired up.
Yeah, they finna fire your ass up.
I was talking about so in here I wrote I'm sorry, I had to read it so I could, because I want to be able to say it properly. I was in basic training, and because there's so many stories from basic training where you knew nothing good was about to happen, but like there's one particular time we're all about to take like pictures that you have to do for the cycle, and we're like coming back, and we have our rifles, and we're supposed to take one with rifles, we were supposed to take one without rifles. So at some point we're getting our rifles back, and someone handed the drill sergeant a rifle. He's like, yo, who handed me this rifle? Come get this rifle. And no one says anything. And I wasn't really paying attention to the interaction before that, because I heard him say that. And then I heard, you fucking serious, Pride? And I said, oh, it's all bad. And then he's just screaming, who the fuck gave me this rifle, and throws it on the ground, and then smokes the dog shit out of all of us, to the point that he got so angry and was being so belligerent. One of his other drill sergeants was like, I'm gonna just let him.
Not I'm gonna just let him.
I'm gonna just let him rock, because no, I don't want no part of that. It was wild. Nothing good happened. It was all bad. We thought we were gonna die.
Yeah, I be listening to a lot of them stories that they be telling me from the time in the military, and I'm just like, I'm glad your ass can't go back. I'm glad you can't go back. Cause
you're getting so mad.
There are so many times, we were literally just talking about this today. There are so many times where he will be telling me stuff with a smile on his face, and I'll be like, baby, that's trauma. Baby, you are a victim.
Is that what little one does to me?
Probably.
Oh.
Like stuff, not just military, like stuff from his childhood. He'll be telling me like, oh yeah, and we used to just do this, and I'm like, baby, that's illegal. You were neglected, or like somebody led you astray, baby. That's not how that's not normal. Mm. He's like, oh, I didn't know that. This is part of my life.
that's like when I was having conversations with my 23-year-old coworkers, and they're saying stuff, and I'm like, that's
manipulation, baby.
Yeah,
that's coercion.
It's like that.
Let me hold your hand when I say this.
That is sexual assault. That's what are we doing? Mm-hmm. That's harassment. Right. They can't do that.
It's not just a thing. It has a name.
Yeah.
And it has a sentence.
A rather long one.
It has a minimum. No maximum.
Facts.
So
when the crime you committed has a minimum.
I don't care what the circumstances were, you are going to do at least 10 years. I don't care what happened. I don't care if you meant to do it, if it was an accident, if you planned. I don't care what happened. At the very minimum, you're doing at least 10 years.
It's crazy.
A minimum sentence. Yeah, let me hold your hand when I say this. Guide you through this. Yeah, I be having to tell him that all the time. He telling me about how they had them low crawling through ants.
Yeah, you in the sand pit. Sand pit's got ants, or you're just somewhere where there are ants.
Yeah,
because I've been out in the wild before too, and you just low crawling.
Anyway, 100% disabled for the win. I already let him know. I'm glad you can't go back, because if you could, we wouldn't be together, because I know you would, and I'm not dealing with that. I can't. Jobs that have a higher risk of you not coming home, like I could never date a cop. I'm not waiting up.
Not a firefighter, none of that.
No.
I wonder if the little one would she stay with me? She not going nowhere. Yeah. She would be mad about it. She would complain about it the entire time.
Yeah.
To the point that I would be like, is it even worth it?
Mm-hmm. I can comfortably say that I would leave, because I don't have an option. You know what I'm saying? I can comfortably say that, because it's not possible. He can't go back. But also, you have to set certain boundaries up front, And it makes it a little bit easier to stand on that later on. So if we in the very beginning, I said I don't date niggas in the military. Prior military, sure, niggas in the military, niggas trying to go back, niggas trying to do. I don't do it. No matter how much I love you going forward, I have that to stand on. You knew that I was gonna leave if you tried to go back.
Yep.
So then I can use that.
That's good advice.
It had the thumbs up.
Oh, it did.
Period. Because I said what I said.
Factual. But that's all I got for this week. You got anything else? Okay. Well, thank y'all for being here. We have been your favorite not safe for work coworkers. I have been RJ, the friendly neighborhood Dom, and this has been
a straight shooter.
AKA
Big Ross.
Thank y'all for being here. Not the little one.
Never the little one, period.
Not even at the end of the show.
Not even at the
end. And thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for liking, subscribing, sharing, doing all the things. And we'll see y'all back next week. Peace.
Bye.